Ah, boys, I've done it 2 breaks in a row. I'm an amateur. I'm sorry, lads. I should be on now. Alrighty, I'll start again. Sorry. So, what I was saying was that if you've broken with me before, you know how much I love this product. This was easily my favorite product from last year. I like the designs. I like the price point. I thought it was like good to buy in. The cons of this product is that this the price at the start on the resale on this aftermarket is pretty good, but it'll slowly trickle down. But last year it didn't peak as much and it didn't trough as much. So, and also I was just saying that there was a couple of cards that I had my eye on. I wanted to buy, but the price sort of still stayed up. So I was really surprised about that. So that's the first thing to mention in this product. The second is Color Blast. So they put Color Blast into it this year, which are very collectible cards. So last year it had Downtown in the Blasters, and they were very well received. Even now, the after sale on that's still very high. And they've just put in an older insert. It's called a stained glass, and they put that back into this product. So I'm kind of like, because I think sometimes with these different Prizm products, they sort of do like trials. So does that mean that stained glass is going to be coming back to other NBA products this year? I've sort of got my fingers crossed for that, but the other thing I'm just sort of letting you guys have a quick read of now is just like how many inserts are in, different parallels are in this. There are so many different parallels in this. They've completely blown out the checklist. So, the skeptic in me sort of wonders, what is the print run on this? Because, have they just completely blown the print run of this, just out of the water? Um, so if they increase to print run and their strategy is to introduce all these different, so it's 4 packets, 4 packs. So we got 4 packs here. Um, you know, one way to sort of increase a print run is to put another parallel into it. So if they've done that, that probably also means the price will stay lower. So that's if you enjoy this product, you'll be able to get your hands on it pretty easily. So yeah, Tyrone, I always wish to get a one of one, my friend. Honestly, yes, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. I just think this is very different, and I doubt they'll do this design, for the pro cards. But I think that's a sick looking card, honestly. So Josh Giddey on the base. I'm not gonna penny sleeve every card in the break, but I will definitely penny sleeve these cards as we go along. Malcolm Brogdon on the throwback. So in this instance, that will be a Pacers card. Yeah. Alrighty, Triple J. So interesting that they've sort of buffed out the checklist a bit this year because last year it was 100 cards in the checklist. Alrighty, Penny Hardaway. So we've got a lot of old school at the moment. Oh, lads, honestly, yeah. I wish I could get one of ones for everyone, but unfortunately, yeah. Alrighty, so we're going to our. Oh, geez, that has been absolutely butchered. Oh no, maybe that's the. Is that the design of the card that he's kind of like out of the card? Because the rookie logo is still there. No, I think they've sort of side cut that. Alright, that's a Bulls card. Alrighty, Aaron Henry on the blue wave. Look, some of these lads I'm gonna have to look up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know every single prospect. 121 of 249. Look, and if you do know that that's you drafted or you sign this kid, just yell out, lads, because generally in the checklist, these rookie cards they've made a roster. It's pretty, yeah, color blast, man. It's crazy, isn't it? I think they've really picked up this set. Alrighty, Wagner. So that goes to the Magic. Congratulations, Maka. That's a nice one. 3 of 75. Interesting. So that's 2 numbered cards in 1 packet. So maybe that's what their strategy has been. It's not so much that they've blown out um, the print run. They've literally just included a lot more numbered cards into it. I think that's probably the other reason why I like this. I just feel like you do get a little bit of value in these cards. Alrighty, Marcus Garrett. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out some of these. So Garrett and the first blue card that we got, I'll check those out. That's a silver. It's a sticker auto. But also too, like if they, aren't, if they aren't in the league yet or something like that, it doesn't mean that they can't come in because I went to a few breaks of these a while back and I got like it was a pick your player break, and I bought a couple of players that I wanted, and then I went into like a mini fillet and got a whole heap of players, and then actually one of the guys has come good, so I'm sort of sitting on some nice stuff there. Alrighty. This is a seriously nice looking card. Yeah. I just love the design on these cards. I really feel like they put a lot of effort into them. It's unnumbered, but that looks such a good card. That's a hyper. Yeah, that's what, like, Kristen, I'm not 100% on stuff like that, man. I follow college, but very, very, like, minutely. So I'm going to have to check out some of these. And then in terms of if they haven't been drafted or they haven't been, signed, I just go through their Wikipedia and I just sort of see how, what's the most time that they spent with a club, whether it's a summer league or, sort of something like that. So, yeah. Pop that up just a little bit. Alrighty, AD. Isaiah Jackson. That's a Pacers card. Draymond. I don't mind some of these throwbacks, actually. Draymond hasn't changed that much. Jared Butler. Book Knight. That's going to the Charlotte Hornets. Heat and Summer League. Yeah, thanks, Alan. Cheers, bro. Alrighty, Evan Mobley on the silver. That's going to the Cavs. Picked up Cavs. Kristen, that's for you, mate. Nice pick up there. I thought that was my fingerprint, but I think that's got a slight, like, smudge into the Prizm technology, actually, mate. Yeah, he's a beast, honestly. He looks so good. Alrighty, upside down action. Jaden Springer on the rookie. And that's 145 of 149. Alrighty, Duarte. That's going to the Pacers. That's on the hyper. What do you guys think about Duarte? Because I think at the start of the year he was super hot. And I feel like there was a bit of sort of collecting, not pressure on him, but there was a bit of, there was a bit of focus on him. Alrighty, Mitch Bollock. That's a base, that's a sticker auto. So first two autos haven't been super hot. Alrighty, our brilliance this time is a base, and that's Greg Brown. If my memory serves me correctly, he's in Portland. But any of these I'm not sure about before I sort them, lads. I'll do a bit of a Google search. That's the base of that one. So we hit the hyper of that in the one before. Alrighty, so we're halfway through our first box, and we got 2 boxes of this tonight. So I hope you guys like the price. Yeah, I was pretty happy with how it panned out actually, and we got a skunk price tonight too. So alrighty, Trey Young in that Oklahoma. Kobe Wyatt goes to the Bulls. Embiid, look how skinny he is. Let's go into Philly. Dayron Sharp. Alrighty, silver is Kyrie, so that will go to the Nets. Keon Johnson in the straight blue. 43 of 199. Josh. So is that your boy, is it, man? So yeah, Josh, talk to us about him. Like, what's your what's your feeling in terms of his upside? Like, what's a good comparison for him? Alrighty. And the Ruby, Jamal Murray, that goes to the Nuggets. And he's like baggy shorts and his baggy t-shirt. Yeah, that'll be unnumbered. I think we've been pretty cooked with the autos so far. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I thought we had 2 sort of cooked ones for the first 2 packets. I thought we might get sort of 2 good for the next one. So I've got high hopes for this last autograph. Actually, I got very high hopes, to be honest. Ah, man, what a card. Wow, that is sick. Alrighty. So that's like the Prizm throwback card from the first year Prizm stuff, and then they've put an old school college player into that. That's an awesome card. That goes to the Lakers. Lakers is Tyrone Daniels. Congratulations. Imagine if that was a silver. That's nice. Congrats, Tyrone. Alrighty, last packet, lads, and then we'll go on to box 2. Alrighty, Jalen Green. That's super interesting. So for the international and like the G League stuff, they've got no logos, no uniform, just a straight like picture. Alrighty, I'll put that into a penny sleeve. There's Kyrie, that's on the base. That card is cut exactly like that twice, so maybe they actually did do that on purpose. That's super different. I'm not expecting that. I thought that was a cut thing. Murray on the base. Jerry West for the second time. That's weird. I need to check that on the checklist. No, I think that's 2 separate cards. I wonder if he's in the checklist twice. So last year, each player got 2. Ah, no, Jamal Murray twice. This is a weird packet. Jamal Murray in the silver. Alrighty, Isaiah Jackson, that's going to the Pacers. He's been a nice little prospect. I think he's been fun. 219 and 299. I don't want to build up the tension too much for this auto, but yeah. I think it's okay if we have high expectations here. I'm not going to lie to you boys. I think we should expect high. Alrighty, Jason Tatum on the hyper. Let's go on to the Celtics. Celtics is Big Russ. Congrats. Throwbacks and insert. Okay, thanks, Perez. I appreciate that, man. Greg Brown. On the hyper. I mean, yeah, he's NBA bound, but again, I was probably hoping for one of the big boys. Look, it's a fun rip, but at the same time, yeah, probably expecting something a bit bigger. Alrighty, Jalen Green on the silver brilliance. That's actually tough to see. When I first picked that up, I thought that was base again. That's actually a silver. That's going to Houston. I'm just about certain. Yeah, that's going to Houston. Alright, let's do a bit of a recap. And I will give these a bit more penny sleeve love. I'll do it after the break. I'll do it on the feed. I did that last night. I quite enjoyed that, actually. I'm going to start doing that more. So if you guys want to hang around and have a chat while I'm penny sleeving up, and then I'm not doing it during the break. Autograph 1, Greg Brown. Isaiah Jackson, 219 out of 299. That's our second auto. Emil Cilia. Keon Johnson to 199. Our third autograph is Mitch Ballock. Jaden Springer on the purple cracked ice to 149. Nice little silver Mobley there. Hyper Joel, unnumbered. Marcus Garrett on the silver. Franz Wagner on the purple to 75. And this little Aaron Henry to 249. So, alright, that's box 1. Yeah, no Golden State rookies, but you did get the Draymond card. So yeah. So anyone. So after I finish sorting it, we do have a skunk prize for this break too. I'm pretty sure I put in a. What was the skunk prize for tonight? It was. Yeah, a select hanger. So hopefully the worst thing that you'll get out of this break is a select hanger, and otherwise you should hopefully get something else. I didn't put in an autograph pack or a card pack afterwards because I figured, Dwayne, I don't think so, mate. Apologies. I didn't put any cards in because I figured with 8 hits, hopefully that would have us covered. Alrighty, Joel. Magic Johnston. On the Spartans card. David Burke. Mobley again, this time on the base. Bradley Beal in the Florida uniform. He looked pretty stacked even at college, didn't he? Alrighty, Braden Boston Jr. in the silver. Alrighty, Kevin Love. This is pre-almonds and calorie counting diet. Look at him. He was a big boy. Is that Brook Lopez in the background? Oh, I don't know. I'm drawing straws here. 133 at 299. That's going to the Cavs. Alrighty, Gordon Hayward on the Ruby. Man, he just looks like a little kid. Unnumbered. That's a nice one. That will go to the Hornets. Alrighty, Terrell Gomez on the red, which is a numbered card. 162 of 199. And the widescreen is Duarte on the base. I don't mind cards that go left, right, honestly. Or should I say east, west? Yeah, particularly if they've got autos on them. I think that just gives it a little bit more time to breathe, actually. Alrighty, pack 2. Mr. Charles Bassey, he's a big boy. Jalen Suggs, that's going to the Magic. Jason Tatum, that's going to the Boston. That's our second or third Tatum card. Jaden Springer. Sengun, that is going to the Rockets. Jimmy Butler on the silver. Miami Heat, that is going to your little pile. Alrighty, Kobe White, 66 of 149 on the purple cracked ice. That's going to the Bulls. Congrats, Houston. Do you know who I'd like to see in this product? Is Tim Duncan. Like some old school Wake Forest. Some real, like, super young Timmy. Like, just dunking on fools. Alrighty, on the hyper is Duarte. It's going to the Pacers. That's going to Houston. Alrighty, Luka Garza. This is going to the Detroit Pistons. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a Mojo number to 25. And that is super tricky to see, but I'm just about certain that says to 15. So 5 of 15. Going to the Detroit Pistons. It is Houston again. Congrats, Houston. Would have been nicer if it was a Cade. I'm not going to lie to you, but at the same time, it's a low-numbered NBA prospect, so probably our best auto so far. Yeah, congrats, man. That's a nice one. Alrighty, and oh, that looks absolutely delicious. On the widescreen, on the silver, again going to the Pistons. Nice pack for the Pistons on that one. That actually looks really good. That's a great looking card. Congrats, that's a nice one. Alrighty, halfway. Last 2 packets, lads. Anthony Davis on the base. Isaiah Jackson on the base. Draymond Green. So a little bit of repetition happening here. Jared Butler. John Stockton. This is the stuff I want to see. Man, that's a nice card. Alrighty, Corey Kispert. Let's go into the Wizards. I think this second box has just been a fraction better than the first. Kisbet. Alrighty, Aaron Henry. Good, Josh, mate. I'm glad, bro. Aaron Henry, 45 of 299. James Bouknight on the hyper. It's going to the Charlotte Hornets. So what do you guys think about the design of these cards so far? I don't know. I personally feel that they play it very safe and sound with like NBA Prizm. Whereas draft, I really feel like they, can take a few more swings and risks. And I don't know. I just think the design patterns last year were just really nice. Alrighty. Autograph number 3 is Mark Vitell. And that is numbered 76 of 199. I'm definitely going to have to look this one up. I've not heard of this guy. It is a sticker auto, but it's still a nice one. I think he signed that Mr. T. Or is that V missing the I, but he's got a dot there? Almost looks like Mr. T. Interesting, Samuel. Interesting, man. Yeah. Last card on the reveal. Jalen Green on the instant impact. That is a base card. Alrighty, last packet, lads. Gordon Hayward. Kawhi Leonard. Has he got like dreadlocks coming down there? San Diego. Zaire Williams. That goes to the Grizz. De'Aaron Fox. Goes to the Kings. Jalen Green. That's going to Houston. Alrighty. This has been very much a Pacers box. Kate Cunningham on the silver rookie. That's nice. Congrats. So 2 silver Cades out of this box. That's definitely going to go into the recap screen. Alrighty, Keon Johnson, 77 of 249 on the blue wave. I think that's the best way to describe that one. Yeah, look, I got 3 boxes in. I've broken 2 and I flipped 1. I'm gonna buy another box of this. My feeling is the price is gonna stay down on it, and this has been a super fun rip. So, thanks for letting me bust this for you, lads. I really appreciate it. Kristen, thank you so much for the fill, mate. That was like one heck of a close you did tonight. Jalen Johnson on the hyper. Alrighty, autograph time. Yeah. J Huff on the base. Again, I'm not familiar with this guy. Alrighty, last card, lads. Scotty Barnes on the fireworks. Alrighty, guys, that is that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to recap, and then I'm going to stay online and just do some penny sleeving. Yeah, so feel free to hang around and just talk smack. That's totally fine. Should have sorted these out just a fraction better. I've probably over top loaded here, but at the same time, not the worst crime to be guilty of. Alrighty, Keon Johnson on the blue wave. That's 77 of 249. Cade Cunningham on the silver. Mr. T. Mark Vidal. 76 of 199. That's a delicious autograph on there. Cade Cunningham on the silver widescreen. Luka Garza on the Mojo to 15. I did not know these were numbered to 15, but sometimes they do vary the numbering in between sets. So like normally they're to 25. Jay Huff at Virginia. Jalen Johnson on the Hyper. James Bouknight on the Hyper. Aaron Henry on the red, 45 of 299. Kobe White on a throwback cracked ice purple, 66 of 149. Terrell Gomez on the red auto, 62 of 199. And our last top loaded card is Kevin Love, red throwback, 133 of 299. Thanks, Rista, mate. It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you for filling it. Thanks, lads, for jumping in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you have a lovely week. I will be breaking again this week, actually, and I was going to put up some personal sometime this week. That's sort of something else that's been on my to-do list. Otherwise, yeah, just hang around. I'm just going to do some penny sleeving. I'm in no rush to jump off, so feel free to ask any questions, anything like that. You can't cop this podcast. I need to spruik this more. We just did episode 26. It was an interesting one. We spoke about old school versus new school players and their card values, and then we did 5 different comparisons. So we did like an old player versus a new player. So we did Luka versus Magic Johnson. We did Devin Booker versus Drexler. We did a few like different ones. So if you're interested, yeah, check it out. I might even pin the. I should probably put all the links and pin it onto the page, shouldn't I? And then in the background too, we've got a sponsor for the show now. So we've got Slabbed Cards, slabbed.com.au sponsoring the podcast, and we're working on a promotion. So that's going to start on Friday. It's going to be every week for 5 weeks. We're going to be giving away a free SGC grading with Slabbed Cards. So there's going to be like, a little task that you need to do, and then the winner will be announced on the podcast, and then you need to listen to the podcast to claim your prize. So we'll see how it goes. We're still sort of working out all the finer details, but basically that's the gist of it. Yeah, we think it's going to be a bit of fun, and I think the way I'm going, I might as well just penny sleeve all these. What do you reckon, lads? There's actually not that many more. I'll tell you what though, this is going to be a pain to sort because I'm not familiar with every single player. I think what I might do is though, for the autographs, just for a bit of transparency, I will I'll make sure that I put in the hit summary who got what card, because otherwise it's just a bit unfair on you guys to read my mind, like what I've allocated it to. And look, some of them actually I've done this before. I'll do it live on video, so then that way there's no There's no funny business going on. And look, some of them it's not easy to work out like what's what. And what I normally do is I use the draft guide, as in the NBA.com draft summary, to sort of to guide me, because I think that's the, you know, it's the most consistent way, you know, with that. It also helps with trades too, because NBA.com has got a really good tracking system when it comes from, like, you know, who originally owned this draft pick, and then, you know, who was it traded to, and then, you know, cross traded to, and all that sort of stuff. So that makes it really easy to follow. And I'll put that into the link. When I put the breakup today, that's what I really should have included that into the thing. So before I even start sorting, just so again for transparency, I'll put that onto the into the page comments, so then you can see that, and then I'll start going through and sorting some of these out, and then yeah, then I'll jump off. No rush. Still got a couple of people on with me. If you're here, lads, yeah, say hi, honestly. Alrighty, I think I've penny sleeved all the cards now. Look at Anthony Davis. Oh my god. Looks like he's got elastic bands holding his knees together when he was 18 too. He's just like all arms and legs, that kid. He still is. Penny Hardaway, I loved this guy back in the day. Shame what happened to him. Triple J. El Presidente, the Malcolm Brogdon. Alright, done. Alright, let's fish out these autos, because I feel like they're the important ones to start with. And then we had like a blue numbered card too, didn't we? Probably all the numbered cards, I can do them live. In the base cards, I don't think you guys are going to kick off too much about that. That Aaron Henry, I'm not too sure about him. Joel, I can sort him out later. Keon Johnson, I've heard of him before. Alrighty. I'm just going to change the screen over in a tick. Yeah, so this is the list that I use, because even though the Pelicans drafted him, Zaire Williams is a Grizzlies card. Yes, same as this one. Sengun drafted by the Thunder, but it's a Rockets card. So this makes my life so much easier when it comes to like finding prospects. So what I'll do is I'll put this into the break comments. The break should still be going. And I'll chuck this onto the break page, and then I think I've sort of covered everything.
Alrighty, so Mark Vidal, I'll just Google him. So he didn't get drafted. No joke, so he's actually become a football player now. He looks like a bit of a beast too. Crazy he's played basketball for 4 years though. Alright, so that's a Blazers card. So Mark Vidal goes to the Blazers. That's the first one. Luka Garza, that goes to Detroit. I know that one. Jay Huff, I can just about guarantee this dude didn't get... No, he didn't get drafted. Okay, well he's in the league. If he signed to a two-way contract, I would give him to the Lakers. 30-10. Yeah. Yeah, he's a Lakers card. Yeah, he's played more Lakers than that. So Jay Huff goes to the Lakers. Alrighty, Terrell Gomez. He didn't get drafted either. This is a tough one. So he went to Turkey. So that might be a card that will have to be random, I think. If he never was drafted. Yeah, not drafted. Never signed with a summer league team. Never. He just went straight to Turkey by the looks of it. Yeah, okay, so we need to random that one off. That's fine, I can random that off now. Yeah, Josh, there was a skunk prize, mate. It's a select hanger. And also Terrell Gomez is going to need to be randomed off too. So probably what I'll do is I'll make Gomez a skunk prize, mate, because I'll sort them out, and then so there'll be like a pool of teams that will need there'll be a pool of teams that will, not have a hit or not have a card, and then I'll allocate them. I'll random off those teams then, and then yeah, I'll do it like that. And look, this isn't, this is like a total pain, going through this, but at the same time, it's also super fun because, like, some of these players, some of them I should know. There's no two ways about that, but Terrell Gomez, I got no idea who this is. Jay Huff, I had no idea that he was for the Lakers Summer League. So, that's really cool. Injury report, back in the G League, transfer to 76ers. All right, cool. So that's a Philly card. It makes it easier, with all this basketball reference and stuff. All right, cool. So he played 6 games. It's amazing, isn't it? With the 60 picks and then some of these dudes, he's been waived. That's all right. He still goes to Philly. Greg Brown. Pretty sure this dude got drafted. Yeah, so he went to Blazers. So I called that right. There's a couple of Greg Browns, wasn't there? To be honest, the only reason why he was so fresh in my mind is because we hit one the other night. So Amar Silla. All right, talk to me. He plays in Lithuania. Man, he's super young. Plays for the under 18. Oh no, wait, that must have been a couple of years ago they wrote that. Six 6'9", 190 power forward, 9 out of 10 athleticism. Nope, not looking good. Okay, so he hasn't even sniffed the NBA. He's got an out clause. That's all he's got. Alrighty, I like that though. Because we were talking about this on the podcast. I want to start getting some like super deep cuts. Like getting some G League prospect cards and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, look, it's not awesome when you're getting these cards in breaks when you've paid for a box. I'm please don't think I'm trying to convince you guys otherwise. But I'm starting to get into I suppose different types of cards. And the other thing I've been getting into at the moment too is veteran cards, like the old school veterans. Alrighty, so the next one is Mitch Bullock, who has not been drafted. We actually had a lot of undrafted people in these boxes. Alright, he does have an NBA.com page though, so that is super promising. Looks to me like he's in a Cleveland uniform. Alright, cool. That's a Cavs card. Congrats to Cavs. Hey, Kristen, I'm still I'm actually still going through the autos, and then when I finish sorting them, which I'm gonna go spend a little time with my missus, I'll probably be finished sorting them tomorrow, and then I'll random off the hanger then, my man. Mitch Bullock. His Cavs. Alrighty. The last autograph to sort out is Marcus Garrett. Let's see, who got Marcus Garrett? Was he drafted? No, he was not drafted. He's got an NBA.com page again, so that's good. Miami, that would be. Okay, cool. So he's Miami. So congrats to the Miami spot. Okay, he's got a two-way contract. Ah, they waived him. Bug up. Okay, cool. Alrighty, that's it. So that's a Heat card. Alrighty, cool. So that's that. That's the autos done off, and I've done that as as publicly as I can. So I think that's, in terms of clarity and fairness, that's the fairest way I can do it. If you do have any objections though, like comment on this, and I'll see you comment later, or shoot me a DM, because I'm always happy to talk and explain my thoughts or whatever. That's no troubles for me at all. Alrighty, legends, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, lads. Take it easy, and I'll chat to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.